Hey everybody, I am back. Rick is back, and he's back vlogging. No, I know I haven't been vlogging for the past few days, probably like a good week or something. I don't know. But I have been way busy, but I felt like, you know what, today I have a little free time. I'm actually here at the store. I'm gonna go pick up a few things. But I just wanted to talk. So, man, it has been a while, but I have been busy. I had the craziest weekend last week where I was at work, and almost at the end at work, a friend of mine was like, yo, I need you at the security job. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, I can do that, but I can't bail out of this job I'm at right now. I have to wait till it's done. And then ended up going back home, and then changing and doing all that and eating. And I even woke up late that day, so I was late to that job. I was late to a regular job. I was like, man, I am so late. I was an hour late, barely got anything done, and then had to go home and change for the security thing, go all the way there to the thing, do it. And then after that, the club thing went kind of smooth. There was a few people in there that was being annoying. But then after that, homeboy of mine was like, hey man, slide to my other club, I'll get you in. And we did, and we ended up seeing Rick Ross, the rapper. I was like, what? There he is right there. He was just like there. He's just kind of like talking to the microphone and just, rapping his songs and all that. So I was like, man, that's pretty cool. But the club was packed. It was a big club. It was packed, full of people. And I was like, man, this is crazy. And I was like really close to him. Like, I think I was the closest person there. I was like, if I wanted to, I could reach out and like touch his foot if I wanted to. He had like a little security around him. I get that, but I was like right there. The closest person. I was like, whoa, this is insane. So yeah, I was appreciative of that, man. I was like, man, because I know I would never been able to have kind of money to get that close to him. And then the day after that, I had to do a few things, but a friend of mine called me again. He was like, hey man, we gotta go get you this PlayStation 5 because I've been meaning to get one, but I haven't had any time. So I ended up going to go get it at Best Buy. Went and got it. Woo! Got it. I know I'm late, whatever. So I got the PlayStation 5, went home, hooked it up, and before I could even play this thing, another friend called me. I had a lot of phone calls that day. Friend was calling me. He was like, yo, remember that Bible study thing you said you was going to go to? And I was like, oh, I only really agreed to go to that Bible study because you guys said you're going to have refreshments there, I was like, all right, promise is a promise. So ended up going to that. They did have refreshments, whatever. And then the Bible study scene, it went smooth except for all those mosquitoes that was out there. But I think it was more because of the rain that happened. When it rains, it makes a lot of mosquitoes come out of nowhere. So it was just biting the shit out of everybody. And I was just like, oh my gosh, look at that motorcycle. But yeah, so after that, then they were like, oh, we're about to head to the casino. And I was like, I really don't feel like going to the casino, but he was the one who drove me to this Bible study. I did not have my car at that point, so I was like, I left the car at home, so I was like, you know what, I don't have a choice. He's driving, and we're way up here anyway. We might as well just go. So I ended up going. A few people came with us. We had a little clique, so we was in the casino. We ordered drinks. Everybody had like this fruity drinks, like these sweet drinks and stuff. And I was just like, so I always got to be the one that stands outside the pack. So I said, no, I don't want no fruity drink. I want something sour. Let me get the Bloody Mary. And I got the Bloody Mary. But I'm not going to lie. I've had Bloody Marys before, like in other casinos, even in other states, because I have traveled. I've even made my own Bloody Mary before. And I'll tell you right now, the Bloody Mary I had on Saturday night, or was it Sunday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night. Saturday night, yeah. I went to the casino Saturday night. Yeah, the one I had on Saturday night, it wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't good. To be honest with you, I don't know. If it was Saturday or Sunday, I forget. It's one of those days. But the Bloody Mary I had was bad, okay? It lacked salt. It didn't have a lot of olives in there, no celery, nothing. It was just like, this just did not taste good. And normally Bloody Marys taste good to me. I made my own and it was good. But this one was bad. The bartender she was slow and lazy. Well, I wouldn't say lazy, but she just didn't look like she knew how to multitask. She was like, oh, I'll tend to you guys first. Let me handle these guys next. And da-da-da-da. She was mixing up our orders. And when it came to like paying for the bill, she was getting it wrong. She was adding stuff that we didn't have. Like, it was a mess. She was a mess. So I'll never order a Bloody Mary from that place ever again. Not to mention the food. Everybody had like chicken wings and stuff. I was like, no, I don't want no chicken wings. I'm going to stand outside the pack again. So the restaurant had a New Orleans menu vibe. It had like jambalayas and, you know, stuff like that, and gumbo, I think. I was like, let me get this jambalaya. I've made jambalaya myself. I like the way I make it. Several people have told me they like it the way I make it. I tasted the one from the casino. Lacked seasoning, lacked salt. You know what I'm saying? The shrimp was cooked perfect, but and the sausage was cooked perfect. You know, it wasn't bad. It's not like you couldn't have eaten it. You could. It just wasn't good. It's eatable, but there's no flavor in it. There's no kick, no bam. And the lady kept saying like, oh, it's spicy. I warn you, it's so spicy. And I'm like, I can eat spicy food. I'm fine with that, okay? I grew up eating spicy food. It's fine. I can handle it, okay? Calm down. And I'm eating it, and it's not even all that spicy. I was like, this is spicy? This is spicy? This was not spicy. This was like regular, like, I don't know. So, and then when it came to the casino part, I didn't play that much at all. I literally put in $1 in the machine, and I was playing for 1 cent, like every round. Wasted $1. I did not feel like using up my money because, you know, when we were deciding to go into the casino, everybody was like, oh, Rick is an expert at the casino. That's a running gag amongst my friends because I spent a lot of time at the casino a few years ago at my other job because I had a friend. I'm not going to name him. But we would go to the casino after every shift. And we would spend hours at the casino. I'm talking like we would end our shift from 11 p.m. and we would be leaving the casino like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. Yes. And and normally I didn't waste all my money at the casino. I think probably by 12 or 1, I'd stop playing. I was like, I'm done. It was my friend who was sitting there playing the shit out of those casinos over and over and over and over and over again. And every time I'm like, dude, let's go. And he like, one more. He kept going and going. This one time he won like $200 and he ended up putting all that money back into the machine. It's like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I'd be praying to the Lord, like, can he lose any faster so we can go? Because at that time I wasn't driving. I didn't have a car. He was driving me home. And he was taking forever. He was wasting his money in casinos. Sometimes what we used to do when we were done with work, instead of taking me home, he'd be like, just one time at the casino. And just drive to the casino, play 3 games, and then he would take me home. It's just like this guy was so obsessed. So I spent a lot of time at the casino. I ain't no expert, but I will say I spent some time at the casino, you know, a lot of time. Of time. And when we were there on Saturday night, whatever, man, you know, people were like, oh, Rick is gonna play a lot. I was like, no, I'm not. Okay, I know how these casinos get you. So I played $1 and that was it. And I was sitting pretty comfortably too. I had my phone on, I had Netflix on, I was watching Grey's Anatomy as I was playing it, and they're looking at me like, you look so comfortable. I was like, this is what I used to do at the casino. I just put on my little TV show as I was like pressing the machine, you know what I'm saying, playing this thing. So I ended up playing that $1 for a long time. And then finally we were out of there by like 3. Got home and let me tell you right now, from the time I went to work at my regular job to the security to the PlayStation 5 thing, up to this Bible study thing, up to this casino thing, I didn't sleep. No sleep. I was up the whole time. Like, my chest was hurting and everything, and it's just like, oh my God, I could not wait to go to bed. And when I got to the house, man, I got to the bed, I blinked, and it was like somewhere in the afternoon. I was like, I needed that rest so bad. So this week was a lot less crazy because I took some time off, but I did do some work on Monday, but I've been doing like my regular projects the past few days. I just actually finished a project last night. It took all night, but I finally finished it. Some of y'all probably thinking, what's the projects? I'll let y'all know. Whatever. It's from my other accounts and stuff like that because I have other interests. But you know, just felt like talking today. It felt good to speak to you guys. Now I gotta go and freaking go get some groceries. So I am out of here, you guys. Love y'all. Thanks for listening, and I will see you guys another time. Like and subscribe.